everyone, and welcome back to the Gigi Sister Show.
Yay!
I'm Vanessa.
I'm Michelle.
And today for drinks, we are having a honey pomegranate martini.
We're switching it up, so we're gonna try different things.
Sweet, shake, no, shake.
Please don't spill that.
I'm not. Calm down. You're not fun, man.
Ever since you spilled wine in my couch, I am worried, okay?
Michelle, you've spilled worse things.
Échale. Más. Gracias.
Girl, taste it. Tell me, what do you think?
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah, see? This is what happens when
Well, cheers.
alcoholism is part of your family. I'm just kidding.
I know, we get it from her dad. Hello.
Cheers. Oh, this is really good. Oh, the honey.
Yeah.
Kind of like adds kind of like a nutty flavor. Very Christmassy. Okay, I want to get comfortable.
Ya se va a quitar los zapatos, va a
Quitarme
apestar a
los
patas.
zapatos. Deja sentarme bien with my feet. Okay. So, I got a couple messages. People want a Nacha update.
Ay, pobrecita Nacha.
Why? What happened?
Se murió.
You know what? I didn't even realize you weren't even making bread. That's like, I didn't even notice you weren't making bread because now I know why. Now I know why, because se murió la babosa.
So, you're stupid. So, with multiple attempts, try to make the sourdough bread, it was not for me. I don't know what it was. I think comes down to the starter, basically. I don't think my starter was 2 point. And, I just, at this point, I just was wasting money. Bread flour is not cheap.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Yeah. So, I do want to start again, but maybe after the holidays when I have more time for it. And because it takes a lot of time.
Girl, you've been doing it for like 2 months. How much more time do you need?
I don't know. I probably have to start a new starter, but I was searching and people sell their hydrated starter on TikTok. So I think I'm gonna go that route. Because it's already like hydrated and it's good to go, and you just like relive it or something. I don't know. You feed it water and it comes back to life. I don't know.
I wouldn't know.
But other than that, so she's rest in peace for now. Maybe Nacha.
So did you throw like the whole jar away?
No, I still have very little starter in the fridge. She's asleep. That one's asleep.
You know what the starter reminds me of?
What?
What's that freaking Black Spider-Man thingy? That creature? What is it called?
Black Widow?
No. The one that like se puede separar. What's it? Venom.
So stupid. So yeah, I'll eventually start it. I'll give it another attempt. I can't just throw it out just like that. I have too much stuff that I bought for it. So
R.I.P. Nacha.
For now. 2.0 coming ahead.
Oh man. So we've been in baby bliss at the house.
Oh, I bet.
Yes.
Ever since the baby has been here, like your life has been all about her. You send me pictures. You send me updates how Mia has thrown up on you.
Oh my gosh, she projectile vomit on Christina like 2 nights ago.
Ew.
And I think she did it in protest because she did not want to take her pictures.
Okay. How is she gonna know this? She's literally not even 2 weeks old.
That little girl is feisty. Like
you just sent me a text message que andaba bien lángara la cabrona, and I'm like, this is not even a 2-week-old baby. ¿Cómo que es bien lángara?
She's feisty. She wants to eat all the time.
Well, she's a baby.
I know.
That's all they do.
I know, and it's so funny. And it's so funny because she'll like protest. Like I don't understand why babies. What is this?
They with their hands.
No, you're doing it too softly. They're like.
They don't know what to do with their hands.
No.
And to them, it's all new. They're like, ooh. It's like when someone's high and they see stuff, they're like, ooh, slow motion.
It is the funniest thing to witness. And I'm like, girl, you're hungry, but why are you fighting me? Like, move your hands, you know? It's so funny. I freaking love it. But yeah, we are loving it.
How's Alejandro doing with the baby being home?
Oh, he freaking loves it. We love it. It's so much fun. And it's
Having a
so,
baby all over again in your house?
I know. I know.
It's
There's like there's a playpen, there's a swing, there's stuff everywhere.
did you guys already get the bouncer?
The bouncer.
You know, you put them in and it goes like this
Oh no.
and it vibrates.
Oh yeah. It's in like her nursery.
Oh, I think she's still too little for it.
Yeah, I
right?
think she's still too little. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a tiny little thing.
What about the dogs? How are they adjusting?
You know, the only one that's into her is Coco, which is one of Abram and Christina's dog.
Okay.
And the other 3 dogs could care less. Like, I don't think they don't care. They sniff her and then they walk away. So I don't know what their deal is. I thought they were going to be more attached, but like 3 out of the 4 dogs have never had a litter.
Oh, so that's probably
and the one dog that's attached to her is actually has had
babies.
Yeah, has had puppies. So yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad
Mm-hmm.
she's finally here. I know. I was like, remember that I told you I was like, man, I gotta fix my Christmas tree, but I'm like, who am I gonna give gifts to? The only one we have is Vincent. I was like, oh, Mia can take my money.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Mia can take my money.
She can take all your money.
Even though she doesn't need anything right now.
She's taking everyone's money right now.
Well, she's the baby of
the
the house.
We love it. Okay. So I wanted to bring something up because there was a clip. Daddy Yankee. You know who Daddy Yankee?
Oh my gosh, yes.
I was in love with Daddy Yankee.
You said he was gonna be your husband.
Yes, when I was younger, I would say I'm gonna go to Puerto Rico and I'm gonna find Daddy Yankee and I'm gonna make him leave his wife because I just thought he had the most beautiful smile ever. And he just looks so good. And I think he's like 46, 47 years old. I can't even remember.
It's having money and getting Botox and fillers, okay?
I know, but he's aging very well. Even if he's doing all that stuff.
Because I give him that, he is, but he's kind of a little weird now.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So we went to go see El Último Concierto.
Yeah, which we thought it was the last. I remember when he announced that too, we're like, yes, finally we get to see him in concert. This is the person that we listened to in the early 2000s. Hell yeah, vamos. And we thought it was going to be his last concert, but no, he still continued afterwards.
Okay. No, I don't think he's done any shows, but this is my beef.
Yes, he has.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, maybe not to Arizona, but he has made some shows.
Okay. Well, this is my beef with him right now.
He found Jesus.
No, my beef is not that he found Jesus. Good for him. But he found Jesus after
his divorce.
After his wife lo mandó a la chingada for sticking his dick where it don't belong. Okay? And let's be honest, okay? We all know que es porque se divorció. Not because ella le quitó todo el pinche dinero, which, you know what? I'm on her side. She put up with 30 years of bullshit of his career. She helped him with his career.
Yeah.
And she deserves that money just as much as he does. Now,
did she get it?
You know what? I need to look into that, but I hope she did. You know what, girl? Daddy Yankee's ex-wife, I'm going to turn a veladora for you, and I hope you get all the riches in the world.
Oh, my gosh.
So, this is my issue. Like I said previously, my issue with him. The thing with him is, okay, I'm sure he cheated a lot throughout their marriage, and she probably knew, I'm sure she knew, and she put up with it. Pero all of a sudden, encontré a Dios y you can't have my money, and don't go out there
saying... He basically got greedy.
He got greedy. That's what it is.
He got greedy. Like, he realized, like, yeah, she helped me for my whole entire career, and she put up with my bullshit, but she don't deserve my money. But yes, she does.
Yes.
If it wasn't for her, you probably wouldn't be where you're at now.
Well, her support.
Yeah.
I'm sure she was his biggest supporter. Now, he's all into God. But vi un rumor that supposedly he cheated on his wife with some very, very young woman, like in her 20s, que supuestamente conoció en la iglesia cristiana. Which, you know what? I'm going to believe that rumor because that's just shady as F, just so fucking shady. Well,
if he wants to find Jesus, but she's already dropped an album about Christian music, by all means, that's him. That's his new life right now. But I'll keep it back to the Gasolina days.
I know, like, it just bugs me. Like, all of a sudden, ay, encontré a Dios y pues ya no puedo hacer esa música. But you know what I was gonna bring up too? So he got interviewed like last week or 2 weeks ago, and he got asked about Bad Bunny
for a halftime show.
Yeah, and then his dumbass said, "Well, he's on his own path with God, just like I'm on my path with God." That's not what the fuck they asked you.
It's because he has nothing to say, Vanessa.
Like, I kind of feel like he was taking jabs at Bad Bunny.
Because he never got to do the halftime show?
I don't know. You
know, Bad Bunny was big, but let's be realistic
here. Wasn't.
What just happened?
I spilled. He was not big. He is big.
Okay.
You mean Daddy Yankee was big?
Daddy Yankee had his turn. Now, Bad Bunny has suppressed him and way more things.
Oh, yeah.
And I think he's kind of
But that's because Bad Bunny can attribute a lot of his success because of the generation that he's because of social media.
Yeah.
That's why he's so big. His music is more out there because of social media, with everybody sharing. I mean, it's so easy to access. I mean, back in the day, we had to go to the warehouse where they sold CDs to buy new albums.
Oh, vamos a los perros a comprar the 2-for-1, the CDs that were burned. Just saying.
Or we would download our music along with viruses on LimeWire.
What is it? LimeWire. There you go. I used to be like, ¿qué canción quieres? I got you. I got you a homie CD.
How many
viruses? It's okay though.
Damn.
We had music like when they released it, we didn't want to buy the CD. We just want like one song. I got you. Let me put in a CD. And then there was the MP3 players, and then it was the iPod. What is it? The iPod?
Yeah, is that what it was called?
I think so. The Apple ones, and then
I don't even remember.
And people would just put music into there, but I don't think you can use LimeWire.
And now, and then remember when Pandora came out? It was like big, and now
it's Apple Music, it's Spotify,
YouTube. Like, YouTube is so huge. But anyways, yeah, I just feel like Daddy Yankee, going back to Daddy Yankee, he shouldn't have talked the way that he did about Bad Bunny in that interview. It's because
when he did the interview, he wanted to be just about him, not about Bad Bunny.
I understand
about his Christian music.
Have you listened to the album?
No. Why would I?
I haven't. If I do, listened to that song.
I need Jesus in my life.
Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes, bless you. Sometimes I do think you need Jesus in your life.
I say the same thing about you. Y aquí estás todavía.
Okay.
¿Sigues aquí?
Okay, moving on to a more serious topic.
What?
So we got a request, and this request came from a parent. And because this parent knows that we have raised kids, all our kids, with the exception of Vincent, are adult children. And this parent asked us, how did we handle talking to our kids about sex education? She wanted to know, and it's all these parents that reach out are mothers, shout outs to moms. So she wanted to know, how did we approach
the sex talk
with our kids?
Well, here's the thing. Mind you, remember when we were growing up, we couldn't talk about sex.
Well,
our parents wouldn't talk much about it.
Definitely not your dad, but I feel like your mom tried to, but
it was very weird about it.
Yeah, she was very different about it, very weird, like very taboo.
Dude, your hands are fucking cold.
I know. That's why I'm like rubbing my
want this.
I know, I'm cold. This is I was touching the martini glass. Okay, so back to us talking to our kids about sex. So I remember the first time I had to talk to Abram about sex, and it's because you were driving me to work, and he found condoms in your backseat, not used condoms, condoms and wrappers. And he asked me, what is this? And he was 10 years old. And I was like, oh my gosh, Michelle, kudos to you for being safe.
Well, the thing about it is, like, I already had a baby.
Yeah, she wasn't a baby, but yeah.
She was, I had a child. And yeah, I had to protect myself. Even if my partner wouldn't buy him, at least I had him in my back seat. So it's like.
So I explained to him what a condom was. I said, a condom is to protect yourself against sexual transmitted diseases and unwanted pregnancies. I go, when you are ready to have sex as a man, it is your responsibility to put a condom on your penis. And that's exactly what I said.
And then he comes home and he's like, I saw you have condoms in your car. And I was like, what?
You were there. What are you talking about?
No, I wasn't.
You're the one that drove me to work.
No, I wasn't.
Michelle, he was in the back seat.
I don't remember
That's your dementia kicking in right there.
Probably is.
Anyways, or your Alzheimer's. Anyways, so I used the proper terms, and then I went to work, and then when I came back from work, then we had this whole talk. And this is what I said. I go, when you are ready to have sex, you need to wear a condom every single time, unless you are in a committed relationship and your partner is on birth control and you guys have trust and you know that your partner is in a monogamous relationship with you, just like you're in a monogamous relationship with her. Well, anyways, he was 10 years old and I gave him the whole spiel. Then I went and told somebody what I did. And that person thought I was the worst parent in the world and said that I was allowing my kid to have sex.
That was not the talk.
Okay. And I'm like, no, my son found condoms. And
he asked the question. He was curious about them, which all kids are curious about things.
I go, I'm not going to lie about it. Okay. Then fast forward to Alexia. Had the same conversation. She was about 11 when I had the conversation, and with her I had to have like the menstruation talk. Yes. And I've always been very straightforward with Alexia. I'm like, when you're ready, you'll have sex with somebody that you really care about, and blah blah blah, all the proper anatomy terms and all that stuff. Then fast forward to Vincent, and we have had the sex talk with Vincent, and
we just talk about sex.
But do you want to know why we had to have the talk with him?
With Vincent already?
Yes.
Why?
Do you not remember why? I was at work one day, and you said that you were with him at my mom's house, and that Vincent started moaning, and I called you from work, and you're like, I think you need to talk to your son.
Oh yes, because he was making moaning, and I was like, Vincent, what are you doing? He's like, what? And I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, you're making these sound effects. And he's like, I'm like, please stop doing that. He's like, why? What's wrong? And I was like, and how old was he?
He was like 9.
Yeah. And I was like, but it wasn't my
Didn't he tell you why he was making those noises?
I don't remember.
She told me that he was making those noises. When you asked him why are you making those noises, you're like, because that's what the noises people make when they're having sex. And you're what, how do you know? Do you know what sex is? And he's like, no.
Yes, now I remember. He's like, I'm like, okay, I'm like, stop. I'm like, I didn't even know how to answer it because yes, he is my nephew, but I don't think it's my right to talk to him about sex when he has 2 parents. So, and usually when Vanessa works on the weekends, she calls me, and when she did, I was like, hey, your son's making sound effects over here, and it has to do about sex. So when you get home, you need to talk to him.
And we did. We talked to him, and we had the same conversations that we had.
He's just a little younger, but
with Vincent. I mean, with Abram and Alexia. And how about you with Dayanara?
When Dayanara was just like, I think she already knew, and the reason for that is because she has her cousins that are older than her. Mm-hmm. So they talk about stuff like that, and I just told them, like, you just gotta be careful.
Did you make it? Did you feel uncomfortable talking to her about sex?
No, I didn't. I was like, whenever you're ready to have sex, you'll know. Mm-hmm. I was like, and I'm like, don't ever feel embarrassed to come to me and be like, Mom, I'm ready to have sex, but can you buy me condoms or can you get me birth control? Because I'm gonna take you to go get on birth control. Like it doesn't bother me.
No.
Because when I try having that conversation with my mom, she's like, "Por qué?" And I was
Ugh.
like, "Cause I wanna have sex." And she's like, "You're too young." And I was like, whatever. So that was just like, I didn't want to have those issues with Diana. So I was like, whenever you're ready, let me know. I'm like, I will go get you birth control if that's what you want to be on, or I'll go buy you condoms. I'm like, same thing to your friends.
And the other thing too is, okay, so a lot of parents depend on their kids' schools
To teach them.
to teach sexual education. So when we moved to Arizona, I don't remember having sex ed,
I never had it
but I remember having sex ed in
in California.
California. So then I thought that was weird. And then as I got older, then I realized that a lot of red states, and Arizona is considered red, a lot of or Republican states, they they don't like sex education in schools. They don't want their kids talking about it. They don't want their kids knowing about it. The only thing they tell their kids is you need to practice abstinence. Sex is bad. Wait till you're married. Blah 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 blah. All that bullshit.
And that's how they do soak and shake. Just say.
No, it's true. It's true. That's why
My parents say, si nomás te pongo la puntita, you don't get pregnant.
What?
I just heard comments about that. I was just like, oh, these people are ignorant.
Somebody told you that?
And I was like, it was a long time ago.
Well, I know the pull-out method never works.
For real.
so anyways,
talk to your children about sex. Don't be scared. It's just a
don't
regular.
be scared. And the thing is, this is my advice to that parent that asked. When you are open, okay, when you build this trust circle with your child and you are open and answer all their questions properly, and don't sugarcoat it, but don't be vulgar about it. Be honest about it and tell them what every body part is for, and be honest about every question, even about pornography, because I remember talking to Abram when he was a teenager about pornography.
Mhm.
And I remember telling him, Abram, you have to realize that they're acting. That is not real.
It's not real.
That is not how you have sex with somebody that you're close to, that you love or whatever. I go, they're acting. That's not how you treat a woman. And so anyways, when you are open about it, best believe that your kids are gonna
They're gonna talk to you about what's
they're
going
gonna
on.
talk to you, but they're gonna wait to have sex.
Yeah.
They really are, because then they're more aware of their bodies and what their bodies are and what everything is meant for, and they're going to want to protect it. They're going to be curious, yes, but instead of giving into their curiosity, they're going to think about it before they give in. They're going to be like, well, do I really like this guy? Should I listen to him? Or the guy's like, do I really want to mess with that girl? Like, why is she pushing me to do this? Look, as teenagers with fucking raging hormones, your body is telling you to reproduce. It literally is. Like, so you shouldn't suppress it. You should talk about it.
You should have that conversation with the kids where they can feel comfortable
and they can understand
what's going on and how their body's telling them certain things. And they're not scared to talk to you.
No, they're not.
And that's the thing about some parents. They don't talk to their children and they go around and hear it from other people.
And they get the wrong information.
Exactly. So yes, be a parent, but also you can be a friend and educate your child as much as you can. I was like, and even provide information.
One of my favorite, not favorite, but one of my the funniest rumors I have ever had about an STD is that you can catch chlamydia and gonorrhea from a toilet seat. I'm like, who? And this was from an adult man. And I was like, well, he was like 18, 19 years old. He was already considered an adult, but he was, pretty naive. And I go, where did you hear that from?
And usually,
oh, my girlfriend. And that's why I have gonorrhea now. Sir, I'm gonna not sugarcoat this for you.
Girl was being a suicide. She gave you gonorrhea.
Yeah, I was like maybe 21 years old when this guy told me this, and I was like, you can't catch chlamydia and gonorrhea from
But
a
this
toilet
is how
seat.
people don't do their research.
Well, because they're scared. It's so taboo. Like, oh my gosh, don't talk about sex, don't talk about STDs, blah blah blah. Like, oh my gosh, mi mami me dijo que no, que me esperara. Like, that's why. That's why. I mean, you should wait. You should definitely wait for somebody special. Don't just fucking put it out there for everybody. And plus, like I've told my daughter, my niece, my daughter's girlfriends, everybody, sex ain't gonna feel good till you're like 20 something anyways.
Indeed.
For a woman.
Indeed. You don't know what you're doing when you're a teenager.
No, you don't. And the boy especially does not know.
He thinks I put it in for 3 seconds, ya terminó y vámonos. Okay, I'm good.
Oh, did you feel that? Did you come?
And I'm like, feel what? Buster bubbles. There you go right there. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You know, just be honest with your kids. Answer all their questions and answer them with the truth. And believe me, everything will be fine.
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, and don't expect somebody else to do it for you because believe me, they're not going to get the full story.
They only get pieces here and there. Yeah. It's maybe not even the right information that it's need to be taught.
I really wish sex education was part of curriculum in schools now because it's so beneficial. Like I remember when I took it I think I was like in junior high, whenever I was in California, I think it was like 5th or 6th grade. And I mean, I learned a lot, and I really wish parents would be more open-minded and just let basic sex education be taught in schools. Like I would go teach it if I was allowed. Like, and I would be I wouldn't be vulgar about it either. So moving on. I have a chisme for you.
¿Cuándo no?
Okay.
Eres bien chismosa.
So,
y por eso estamos aquí.
Okay. So this chisme is a little different because usually the chismes we get, it's about cheating scandals, about money, blah, 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 blah.
But this like time it has to be about family.
Not our family, but somebody reached out.
Family drama.
Yes. Yes.
You gotta love family drama because, you know, you can actually relate sometimes.
Yeah. And you know what? This is the thing. We all have family drama. Nobody's relatives are perfect. You know, we all have drama with our tias, our tios, our cousins, you know, our abuelitas, our abuelitos, you know. We all beef it out once in a while, especially when it comes to the terrenos.
No one's perfect. For real.
The terrenos.
Pero the good thing about it, mi padre no me va a dejar terreno.
No, pero los padres nos dejaron trauma.
Trauma y tortugas. My mom's turtles.
Oh my god, those turtles are.
Hey, did you know Avery wants them? Your backyard has become a freaking turtle sanctuary.
No. Okay, so this listener reached out and said that she has beef with one of her cousins. And I was like, all right, girl, spill it. Spill the tea, girlfriend. What beef? So she says that she's tired of her fucking cousin. And the reason why is that she feels that her cousin is a loser. And
there's always cousins like that in the family.
Kind of mooches off of her parents. And she has like this mutual beef with her cousin because the cousin is always like doing backhanded jabs at her, like, oh, you know, you're this way because I taught you how to do that, or, you know, and that
don't make sense.
Yeah, okay. And she said that they have nothing in common for her cousin to even be like, why are you even saying that about me? Well, she says that she finally got fucking tired of her cousin the other day of the bullshit. Because they were in the backyard, and it was her cousin, and her cousin's friend so this story has like 2 different sides, okay? Like 2 different stories. So it was her man, the cousin's friend,
and other people, right?
And other people like her parents and like mutual friends.
Okay.
So her parents had invited her over to come for over, to have dinner, whatever. And she's like, yeah, I'll go over there. Let's have dinner. And the cousin shows up with the friend. And mind you, she said the friend is a stranger. Like they didn't know the friend.
Oh, new person.
New person.
Never came around. Okay.
Yeah. And so that upset her, one, because they showed up empty-handed. She goes, you never show up empty-handed when you're invited over. And that's true. I've taken like bottles of wine.
I show up to your house empty-handed.
Well, that's you and me. Okay. Anyways.
But yeah, she better believe every time she comes to my house, she's like, what's for dinner? When I didn't even invite her over.
I know. Are you going to have dinner today?
No. Okay. It's Friday night. I don't cook on Fridays.
Where are we going for dinner? Anyways, we're getting off topic. I'm
going to go have sushi with Hassan. I don't know where you're going.
Oh, I want to go with you. Are you going to our favorite sushi place?
I don't know.
Whatever.
On to the show.
Anyways, she said that the
third wheel.
That the cousin was like, oh, why are you here? And then she's like, because this is my parents' house. And she's like, what are you doing here?
So this is that cousin's friend just called her out.
No. The cousin asked the girl, what are you doing here? Okay. And she's like, oh, this is my parents' house. Why wouldn't I be here? And then she asked the cousin, well, what the fuck are you doing here? And the cousin was like, well, I live like next door. And he's all like, okay, so? And so anyway, así empezó el little pleitito que se hizo grande.
A ver.
Y luego el amigo o la amiga que llegó con el cousin empezó a decir, oh, did anybody here know what the government shutdown is about?
What an awkward conversation to start.
And that was her beef. Like, why are you going to... First of all, motherfucker, we don't even know you.
And you're talking about politics?
Politics, okay? And then I guess the friend started like spilling all kinds of
bullshit,
conspiracy theories, bullshit. Y que the girl said, you know what, you need to be quiet. And then like just basically...
¿Se agarraron las greñas?
Oh no. Then the cousin was like, see, I told you she was going to act like this. I warned my friend about you. And then I guess he was already drunk. The cousin was already drunk. Y luego se tuvo que meter el papá and say, hey, you need to go to bed. Y luego que the girl goes, yeah, I had to tell her, yeah, go to bed, ho. This ain't your house.
First,
no, and then like it escalated and
got worse.
Well, I guess the cousin started crying, and then the cousin started attacking their mutual friend that was there about the way they parent, and it just freaking escalated. And
okay, that just sounds like a lot of drama ready to explode. Like,
yeah, and so
it's probably a lot of buildup.
Exactly. So finally, she said that she stuck up to her cousin and basically said, go to bed, ho. Literally like that. This ain't your house.
And here's the thing is like, okay, it doesn't matter if you live next door, you don't, or whatever. You're just here to visit at someone's house. You don't go in there trying to disrespect.
No, you don't. Especially why take a friend and then you guys are going to talk about politics. Like, you don't know these people. Like, so it's like, first of all, you came over empty-handed, okay? And then you brought a friend that brought in politics into what I suppose a Trump-hating household. And then you're a big Trump supporter. That's your second mistake. And then luego le quieres echar en cara like, oh, tus papás me quieren más a mí. Oh, yes. And then have the audacity to say, your parents love me and care about me. Like, okay, but I'm their daughter. Like, this is my house too.
Was there alcohol? Yes. Was there already drinking involved?
Yes. So
okay, that was the first big mistake ever.
But apparently it happens a lot. Like, they get into it a lot and fighting a lot.
The way it seems to me, from what you're saying, I think that person is just jealous.
Oh yeah, she told me that he was jealous, and that's what I told her. When she like gave me the whole story, I said, you know what? Your cousin is jealous of you because of the
relationship that she probably has with her family.
With her parents. And your cousin wishes they had that with their parents.
Yeah. I agree 100% on that one.
Yeah, and I just thought it was hilarious when she's all like, yeah, go to bed, ho.
And she probably snapped her fingers.
I hope she did. I hope you snapped your fingers, girl.
It's, you see a lot of jealousy in family.
You do, because and it's really sad because as a family you want to like elevate your
You're supposed to support each other and
yeah,
help each other out. And
yes.
these are your parents are getting older and you have your cousins and stuff like that. And you grew up together.
Yeah.
And that's all you have.
Yeah.
And but another celoso como que no va, like that's not a way to do it.
And you know how they say your phones listen to you? I swear to God, the phones listen to you. Well, anyways, after, I was going back and forth messaging this woman, I actually no, Liza sent me the TikTok about family drama that I forwarded to you.
That was too funny.
He
called out everybody in his family.
Yeah, there's this TikTok, this guy, I guess he made it onto the group chat by mistake, or he found out.
Okay, I guess his cousin, the way it happened is that his cousin was hanging out with someone else. That person went to the bathroom y miró los mensajes en el teléfono.
Oh, yeah.
Por another chismosa, abrió los mensajes. And in that group chat was like another cousin, the girlfriend, and the parents. And they were literally talking about that cousin that posted the video. I guess how
they called him a gay slur.
Yeah,
and he said
the messages because
he said that's what hurt his feelings the most.
But let's talk about the tía, el esposo.
Oh my gosh! And then he's all like, "I'm gonna spill the tea," and he's all like, "Y tía, your
esposo me invita a comer." But I think he wants something else.
Tu esposo comes into my DMs, girl. But it was hilarious.
And then he threw his cousin under the bus, saying, "Yeah, your girlfriend's cheating on you because she told me a couple of months ago. So here you go." He was just throwing dabs at his family because they were talking shit about him. Which, like, why do you do that? Yeah. At that point, you just sound very, very jealous.
Well, he said they also never had any beef. Like, he didn't understand where it came from.
It's just very jealous because the video you sent me, he has a lot of followers.
I didn't even look to see how many followers.
And that makes sense. People start getting envious of people when they're starting to become famous, even if it's just a regular social media.
Yeah.
And whatever it is like, stop. So he threw his whole family under the bus, and I'm all for it because I was like, yeah, go get your man. Your man wants to be gay.
I know.
He wants to be digged
down. He like spilled all kinds of family secrets, but the best one was saying like, Tia, your man is in my DMs, like hearting all my stuff.
Con los emojis de los corazoncitos y me quiere llevar a comer.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? I have to bring this up on this episode because of family drama. But, unfortunately, we all have it. I wish it didn't exist. I mean, because family shouldn't be fighting against family, but
family only fights for terrenos que no tienen. Just saying, put it out there.
Ay, los pinches terrenos.
No tenemos.
No hay. Pues ni modo. Pues aquí la dejamos.
Indeed.
So that's it for today.
For today's episode. It was a good one. And there's still more to follow because we didn't talk about the healthcare increase, but that'll be our next episode.
Oh yeah, I forgot you wanted to talk about that. Michelle has felt some type of way about it.
Yes, I have.
And she's got a joke about it too. So
but that will be our next episode, so stay tuned for that.
So for now, thank you so much for watching or listening. Please like, follow, and share. Our social media links are below in the description box below. And as always, cheers.
Salud.
Salud.